Hello art students! In this video I'm going to review how to draw, ink, and color an orange slice. Let's just get started with pencil. To begin your drawing, start with a line and then half of a circle. And so what we're drawing here is the inside part of the orange. Next, we'll extend and draw an additional curved line to represent the part showing of the peel of the orange. By drawing two sides to the orange, we're going to make this look more three-dimensional. Next, draw an additional curved line inside of the line of the peel to show the thickness of the peel. I draw a little curved shape in the center to show the very center of the orange, and then from that center part, I'm going to draw a series of triangular shapes with curved edges to represent those individual orange slices inside of the orange. I draw these shapes close together and I have them stop at the peel line. That's all I do with pencil. Next, I'm going to use an ultra fine point Sharpie and trace over the lines I want to keep. There are two areas that I'm going to skip when tracing with Sharpie, so pay attention to what I do here. Notice in the center, I do not connect those lines, and then you'll also notice that when I'm drawing the actual orange fruit inside, that I'm not connecting that curved line that's inside of the orange peel, showing its thickness. After I'm finished tracing with Sharpie, I carefully erase all of the pencil. And now I'm ready to add value and detail. I will be using stippling, hatching, and cross-hatching to add some value or darkness to this drawing. I'm starting with some stippling around the edge where the peel meets the inside part of the orange. Next, I'll use some linear hatching or lines in one direction to add some darkness around the outside edge of the peel. Where I want my peel to be even darker, I'll use some cross-hatching, which is just linear hatching that has additional lines that are crossing over them. As you can see, the more marks you make and the closer together you make them, the darker in appearance that area of the paper will become. Finally, I'm going to add some extra patterns of line detail inside the actual fruit of the orange to make it look more like real citrus fruit. You don't have to try to make your lines exactly like mine, but your goal is to make sure that they are not too straight, so you do want them to be a little bit wavy, and you want them to go primarily in one or two directions, but to be kind of loose. At this point, you're ready to start adding some color. I'm going to use only 4 colors in this drawing: yellow, red, orange, and brown. And I'm going to build up the color in light layers. As you can see, I'm starting with yellow and I'm applying it on the inside area of the orange. I'm using small circular strokes with my pencil and I'm not pressing very hard at all. I then switch to orange and apply that to the peel, and I start overlapping some of the yellow as well along that area that I was using the stippling, because I do want it to be a little bit darker there. I also use the orange inside of those triangular shapes, showing that the part of the orange that is the actual fruit is going to get darker and more orange in color. Now I switch to red and start adding some red in the areas that I want to get darker. That would be the peel in this case, so I'm going over the area that I used the stippling on the peel with the red. And I'm going to use some brown later on the other side of the orange peel because I want it to look a little bit darker there. I also use some red and orange inside of the fruit part as well because I don't want that area to be just one solid shade of orange. I want to have a little bit of variety there because I think it makes it look more realistic. Now at this point, I have gone through all 4 of my colors, but that doesn't mean I'm finished yet. I'm going to start actually revisiting colors and applying additional layers. And that, again, is the best way to work with colored pencils. You want to layer them slowly so that you can build and shift the color as you choose and be able to really make those colors mix well together and have control over them. So I'm using a lot of orange because that's the main color that I'm going for here. But by adding additional layers of yellow as well as the red and the brown, I'm able to achieve a wide range of orange tones in this orange drawing. When you're finished with color, see if there's any additional detail you want to add with Sharpie. You can always go back in with Sharpie and clarify things, or add in any additional pictures or words if you choose to do so. I hope this video was helpful and that you were able to draw along with me to create an orange that is inked and colored. Thanks for watching.